back, Elon Musk making news overnight. Just after 3 a.m., he tweeted that Tesla was going, he said, quote, "You can now buy a Tesla with Bitcoin."
Yeah, I mean, it's not a surprise, Mike. You know, right? Last month, they announced, Tesla announced they were investing $1.5 billion, rather, into Bitcoin. So it's just a natural kind of progression, if you will, that they would now accept in the U.S. and then internationally later this year. You know what I kind of think is even more interesting, not so much from the Tesla angle, but you have some other real companies, and Tesla's a real company, but you have some other real companies that are embracing Bitcoin as well. MasterCard and BNY Mellon, it's the oldest bank in America.
Self-destruct sequence activated. 3, 2, 1.
Is this your homework, Larry?
Ask him about the car, man.
Is this yours, Larry? Is this your homework, Larry?
Is that your car out front?
Is this your homework, Larry?
We know it's his fucking homework. Where's the fucking money, you little brat?
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Johnny here. I hope you're all having a wonderful Wednesday. Let's get right into today's episode. All right, so in light of the Tesla news today, I wanted to go ahead and get this out to you all as soon as possible. I found something in the charts today that may invalidate the bearish scenario that we went over in yesterday's video, and it does suggest that we could be looking at an $80,000 plus Bitcoin a lot sooner than expected. All right, so the bearish scenario that we were looking at yesterday was the bearish breakout of this symmetrical triangle, which had Bitcoin then moving back up towards the $56,800 level for a bearish retest before breaking back down all the way down to $46,000. Now, this idea has slowly morphed into this potential descending triangle idea where Bitcoin could go as high as $58,300 before the pattern playing out with Bitcoin breaking down below this $54,000 support, shown here by this trend line and confirmed by the point of control in this fixed range volume profile. Now, if this pattern does indeed play out, we will still be keeping these targets in mind that we did establish in the last video, with our first target just under 52K, followed by 49, 45, and then the lowest target we are possibly expecting would be right around $38.6 thousand. Now, there is a ton of confluence for this idea, especially when you consider that Bitcoin has yet to return to the 21 weekly EMA since this parabolic run began back in September. I mean, shit, Bitcoin hasn't even touched the 13 weekly EMA since this time. That is crazy. Now, in 2017, for example, Bitcoin bounced off the 21 weekly moving average a total of 5 times before finally topping out. So in 2017, as you can see, Bitcoin did see some pretty decent gains after getting bounces off the 21 weekly moving average. These were always followed by a 30% minimum drop back down to the 21 weekly before continuing that run towards $20,000. So we have all of this confluence, and then when you take into consideration the idea that Bitcoin may break down to lower levels, really does have a lot of supporting confluence. You have 10-year treasury yield rates continuing to fall. We have the DXY looking more bullish every day and getting a little push to the upside at the time of recording this video. We have the S&P 500 possibly getting this bearish retest and looking like it could get this inevitable correction at any day now. So this bearish idea could still very well play out. I mean, especially if Bitcoin is not able to push across this overhead resistance right above the $58.2 thousand price level. And if Bitcoin does get rejected here, we will be looking at this descending triangle pattern to play out, which indeed is a very bearish reversal pattern. However, the move to the downside here would only be short-term bearish and would be a bullish move for the price in the long term. A higher low and a double bottom here is a very bullish structure, something we'll certainly be looking out for should Bitcoin get rejected here at this $58,000 level. Now, if Bitcoin is able to break across this overhead support and does so with some volume, then we're likely looking at this 5-0 bullish harmonic pattern, a very bullish continuation pattern that would send Bitcoin into new all-time highs. Now, conveniently, at the same time, a ton of options are set to expire on Friday, and open interest is continuing to rise. Now, open interest for short-term short positions has risen pretty sharply over the last few hours and over the last day or so, and there are a lot of traders expecting a drop in the price heading into Friday's settlement. Now, a monthly event that does typically see a correction in the price of Bitcoin, but this is not always the case. Now, should Bitcoin decisively break across and out of this bullish harmonic pattern, we could be looking at targets of $64,000 and then $81,600 in the very near term. All right, y'all, that's it. Thank you so much for dropping in and sticking with me until the end. Don't forget to go ahead and visit our website, 3candlecollective.com. We have put together a ton of resources, and if you're a new trader, our technical analysis basic training course is now available. It's one of the best courses you will find out there, and right now I am running a pretty solid special, so go ahead and visit the website to find out more. Go ahead and send us your information, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Again, that's 3candlecollective.com. My name is Johnny, and I'll see you guys in the next video.